gentlemen, we're about to get started in the game. Right now, they are currently in the middle of. They just got done with the release day live stream over on the City Skylines official channel, and the game is currently updating right now. So I'm gonna be doing that. It's currently doing that at the moment, which apparently it's unpacking it and getting it all installed. Might have been a little bit premature for the live stream, but to each their own, I suppose. Let's see. I don't think that there's really anyone. Let's see. I'm just checking to make sure I got all my bases covered because there's definitely a lot going on. Okay, we're just waiting for the game to unpack inside of Steam because right now it's currently saying it's unpacking the actual game itself. I did preload the game last night. Preloading is supposed to like pre-install the game to an extent, like downloading it and all that, but not actually like installing it. I can't really find the correct words to go and explain what preloading does. As far as getting into the game, we're gonna have to just wait a couple more moments. I did end up having to restart the stream because at first my OBS was set up for the wrong streaming bitrate, which is a bit concerning because I'm looking at YouTube Studio. Let's see. Just checking to make sure I got everything all good here on my side. We're just, oh my goodness gracious, I really hope that this goes a bit faster. I know that it's going to take a little bit slower given the fact that I'm actually downloading, or that I'm actually streaming right now. Day one of the actual game being out, so, well, game being out to the public, not actually out as far as, for creators and all that. I unfortunately was not one of those creators that I got early access to, so don't have that information to go and share. But regardless, I suppose that will have to do for the time being. But yeah, we're only about a quarter of the way done with the download, so we should be waiting for just a couple more minutes longer. I may end up looking at some options here for us to go and do in the meantime. Let's see. Just also reading some of my chat messages that I have going on. By all means, if anyone has any questions about the game, about the stream, or about anything else, by all means, go and just leave them into the chat. And I'll be more than happy to go and answer them. And I'm not wearing the fedora today, unfortunately, as the logo kind of suggests I do. But, yeah. And I will be coming back to an RPG Stories stream tomorrow. And that will be at 10 a.m., if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 10 a.m. is when it will occur tomorrow morning. A little bit earlier than this stream, obviously, and most likely next week as well. The City Skylines streams are actually going to. I'm thinking that I want to do City Skylines at least once a week. So let's see. So now about a third of the way done, so we're getting closer. I think I want to do City Skylines at least once a week. Maybe in the form of a video or in the form of a stream. If I do a stream, it's gonna have to be a scheduled one on Tuesday mornings because frankly I want to make sure that I am streaming consistently if that's the case. Most likely after this stream is over, I'll go and put a timestamp as to when the actual gameplay can start, because obviously I want to make sure that you guys are able to see it just as much as me. It's about halfway done now, so we're getting closer and closer and closer. So there's that. With that said, let's see. I want to actually get some music playing in the background because I totally forgot that I don't have any. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna get some stream beats going on the background so that way we have everything going on. Let me just see if I can, yeah, there we go. Want to do a okay. That's not what I was hoping for. Why would it not actually do that? I'm gonna have to do search a different way. I'm also constantly checking the actual like stream itself, and it looks like the developers are actually in the game now. Obviously, they're most likely playing on the most recent release, so I'm not too sure what map they are playing on. So there is that. Let's see. I'm wanting to look for artist. Okay. Okay, that was an error. Let's see, how far along are we? About 2/3 of the way done, so we are almost good to go. Let's see. I was going to get some music playing in the background, but all the tools that I use for music unfortunately is not working right now, so there's that. Let's see. Okay, it's having steady progress going along, so we're about a little less than a fourth way through the actual This is actually taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I honestly thought that it would be a lot faster. Unless my... Hold on. I think that... Do I have my download speeds capped? I don't think I do. No, I do not. Nope. Oh, that might explain why. Has me downloading out of a different server than what I'm used to. I think it's that one. Restart later, yeah. Okay, I'll just have to wait for that to continue. Anyway, as we wait for the game to actually download, I know it is a bit of a wait. I honestly was expecting the game to already have been downloaded by this point and actually have been released. I guess I was misled to assume that it would be a lot sooner than what it was. Yay. But either way, we'll still go and get into it in just a minute. Okay. We only have a little bit more remaining as of right now, from what I can tell, and it looks like there is a little bit of a delay. So any questions you guys do have, I will end up seeing them, but I am not necessarily going to be responding to them right away. It's not like a low latency stream, unfortunately. Let's see. Almost done. I only have about 6 gigs left to download it for at the moment. Oh boy. I would go and show my actual screen, but there is some sensitive information that I do not want being shown on screen. I'll most likely end up cutting this section out instead of doing a doing the timestamp that I was initially going to do. Okay. They did their release day stream, that's fine. I think that they have a developer broadcast going on right now on the Twitch channel for City Skylines. Not entirely certain because I don't have the Twitch channel up. I only have the YouTube channel up. I really have not been utilizing Twitch, so there's that. Game is just about ready to get started, so we'll get in there in just a moment. There we go. That nice green play button. Oh my, yes, finally. Oh my, yeah, I'm not gonna restart the launcher. Okay, let's get into the game. Let's get into the game. Game's finally installed, so we'll go and get in there in just a moment. I'm not too sure how much it's going to impact our stream, but we will find out in just a second. Let me go ahead and get transitioned over. Okay. Oh, paradox agreement stuff. Ooh. The music I like. Actually, I'm just messing around with the settings here. I do want to disable a few things, or at least change a few things in my settings. Motion blur, I'm going to disable that. Where is VSync? VSync, disable you. And that should be fine. Okay, we're finally in the game. Go ahead and get started. Start pause, please. I will go and keep show tutorials on just for the time being. I may end up turning off the day-night visuals just because it might interfere with the gameplay. Interface, I think that's fine. UI transparency, I think that's good. Tripper pop-ups, yep. Highlight unlocked, yep. I'm not gonna want to touch too much stuff. And I like the sound of the actual tools as well. Okay, so the radio, I'll keep that enabled, but I'm gonna keep it at 100%. Inputs, I don't need to worry about that. I think that should be fine. Keep that fine as well. I'm gonna actually change the graphic settings to medium, just because I'm already getting a small lag. I'm gonna just do that real quick. Motion blur, I'm gonna still have that turned off. Okay, So, I purchased the Ultimate Edition for City Skylines, and I have access to the San Francisco map, and I think that there's one other map that was included in the Ultimate Edition. I don't know which one that is, but I think I know. There's a few different options to choose from. Barrier Island is a good map, but it has a boring aesthetics in my opinion. Mountain Village is a good map, but it has high terrain and low buildable area, but I still think that it's pretty good. The only thing that it doesn't have is a sea connection, like Lakeland and, well, Twin Mountain actually looks pretty good as well, but it has no rail connection. Windy Fjords. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's just a simple, like, 2-lane road coming in from a highway. Okay, I think I don't mind that at all. Okay, so there is a... I need to check my Streamlabs settings because I wasn't aware that I had so long of a delay. Let me just see here. There shouldn't be a delay at all. Replay buffer, nope. Because I'm actually watching on my other, on one of my other computers right now, and it definitely is not what I expect it to be for that. I'll need to check the settings later on. No, I think it's just the actual, like, delay going in from YouTube. Weird, okay. So... I'm gonna leave it up to, well, I think I know which map I want to try. I think that for the first city, I want to be able to play around with pretty much everything in the game, or at least as much as possible. So I think I'm gonna go with Tempera. I think that's gonna be good. It has a high buildable area, lots of good resources, all the outside connections, a European theme, which I have no problem with, rainy but with some occasional, rainy with sun, and -13 Celsius to 24 Celsius, which, speaking of, let me go ahead and go into settings. Is there a setting to change from interface? I want to be able to change. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Change to Fahrenheit, please, and US customary. Thank you. And I'll keep it on the 24-hour time clock because I'm used to that. Also, just pointing out here, I like the actual UI. I really do like it. Much more simplistic compared to City Skylines. It definitely makes me think more that this is a newer game. But it does remind me a little bit, as far as UI scaling is concerned, reminds me a little bit of SimCity 2013. And I really hope that City Skylines is not going to City Skylines 2 is not going to remind me of that. So we'll go with Tempera. European theme, yep. Northern Hemisphere, perfect. 8 degrees Fahrenheit to 74 degrees Fahrenheit. So we will most likely have some instances of heavy rain, or some instances, and this is a possibility here just because of the actual temperature, of some snow or frost going throughout the city. So when it becomes winter, it's most likely going to occur where we get some winter, some actual frost or some snow on the ground, which I don't mind at all. So we're going to go with Tempera. I'm going to keep the city name as is for the time being, but we may end up changing that later on because I will leave that up to the chat to decide. We're not going to have unlock all or unlimited money on because, frankly speaking, I want to be able to challenge myself with this. Natural disasters, will keep that on. Left-hand traffic, I do not want to switch up to left-hand traffic, unfortunately, because I'm a right-hand traffic kind of guy, and left-hand traffic will just confuse me. So let's go ahead and start up the game. I wonder how quick the load time is for the actual game itself. I would honestly assume that it would take maybe about a minute or two, but because of the fact that I'm also streaming, it might take a little bit longer. Say what? Are those loading bars actually going a bit quicker than I thought? Is that less than a minute? Okay, that's brownie points right there. That is so many brownie points right there. If you are familiar with City Skylines, the original, City Skylines always had a long load time. And that's because the actual game itself was always loading up different processes and variables throughout the actual gameplay. Seeing that this took almost a minute, maybe less, to actually load, like somebody go ahead and time that, please. And go ahead and let me know down in the comments. That is an incredibly quick load time. I will go ahead and say let's build. So camera controls, turn off and on tutorials if we want, pause menu, and secure icon. Yeah, let's get to work. Okay, so it is going to have me do some quick tutorials. And R and F and the zoom key, that's fine. Okay, so I do like the fact that we have our highway right here. It goes underneath this over here. I'm kind of curious, like, we can zoom out quite a bit. And I'm not getting bad at this as well. I'm going to actually quickly... I'm going to turn on... Let's see. From Steam, I'm going to turn on the actual FPS display. Okay, so let's say that I am... why are you being weird? My actual game is not liking me right now. There we go. Yep, I'm nowhere trooper. Don't need to be yelling at me. So we got a simple 4-lane road right here. And let's go ahead and try to extend these roads. So map tunnels, founding, zones, areas, signatures. Okay, so if we unpause the game, let's go ahead and build roads. So the city exists on roads, next to it. This is the area where you can build on. Also, please let me know in chat if the actual music seems a little bit loud. On my side, it seems perfectly fine, but that just means that it's perfectly fine to me, not necessarily perfectly fine for you guys, so I may need to adjust that separately. So there's that. Most roads also come with a built-in utility network, a network of electric cables and pipes for water and sewage, so all buildings connected to a road and with the utility network automatically have a connection to utilities. So road types, there are a lot of different road types, okay. Roads come in different sizes and configurations, ranging from small alleys and one-way streets all the way to large highways. The larger the road, the higher the speed limit and traffic capacity. The two-lane road. The two-lane road is a basic road with 2 lanes, one in each direction, with street lamps on one side. It is easy to build with, but it can only support a low amount of traffic. When selecting the road, keep an eye on the information panel. It will show you how much the road costs to build and maintain, and how much electricity the built-in utility network can handle. Tool options. These can be used to help you build exactly how and what you want. Different options are available according to what you are currently doing. Tool modes. Different modes help you build roads in varying shapes. Select the mode according to the shape you want. You can always switch to a different mode at any time. Replace. This mode can be used to change any road you have already built into a different type. Okay. No need for the bulldozer. Turn replace mode on and select a road type from the road menu. Okay. Elevation down. Changing road elevation allows you to construct tunnels. You can construct elevations, which allows them to cross each other. Okay. Elevation up, yeah. Elevation step. Ooh, this mode makes the selected road perfectly aligned and next to each other. You can increase or decrease the space between the roads once you turn the mode on. Snapping, yep, all the different snapping tools. So let's go ahead and build our actual road, which, let's just see here. I want to go ahead and bring you off to this side. Oh, I like how when they changed it to US customary, because that's what I did earlier, it uses yards for the distance. I kind of like that. I'm sorry to say it, but I do kind of like that. Right-clicking to go ahead and disable snapping for that said road. Okay. So we can also use the bulldoze tool, zoning residential. Okay. Zoning type of buildings are built in the selected area. Buildings in zoned areas get built automatically depending on the city's needs. Areas that are not zoned will remain empty. Okay, makes sense. Zone types, yeah, there are a couple different zone types. And zone themes, yes. Tool modes, yep. I'd say that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we could delete roads if we wanted to. I'm not going to as of right now. Electricity department. Something commercial. Just place it right there. This is going to be for us to actually utilize this, so there's that. That, yep. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to do anything until, let's see, not enough water, backed up sewers, and not enough electricity. Yep, simulation, we got that. Simulation speed, zoning industrial. I'm going to first build some more roads. Place it down right now. Yep, I'm aware. Thank you. Let's go and build this 4-lane road out. Overlapping item, which is fine. Let's go ahead and do that. Go to the basic 1 lane. They'll be easily able to come over here. That doesn't go ahead and use the marquee tool here. Oh, nice. Okay. I like that. So there's that. Zoning demand, yep. Electricity, yep. Okay. I'm gonna do a small coal power plant, which that does not look small. Oh my lord. Okay. I guess that's fine. 100,000 for that. Okay. Wind turbine. That's not too bad. Okay. And invoice outside sources. Okay. Assuming we are going to also tell me about. Yep. So choose an electrical source. I think for the time being, I'm going to go with wind power. So just going to do that. I'm going to also build 2 of these, since they only cost 25,000 each, which money is definitely a different objective inside of this game than it is in any of the others. Okay. Build a wind turbine, yeah. Electric cables. So we do need to connect you guys together. And go and just connect like so. So that's going to get us electricity. Yep, I already did that part. Thank you. Okay. Input views, electrical flowing, cable capacity, okay. Electric bottlenecks, gotcha. Okay. So when we ever see that signal, that means we got a bottleneck somewhere. Directing electrical flow, okay. Let's go to get water sorted out. Ground pumping water station. Okay. Can either do that. A water pumping station.
You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't.
I'm gonna just go with vibe. Choose a pumping station. Yep. Let's just go with the standard pumping station. And put it right over here. So apparently you do need some load access to this. I'll just put you right there. Which I have no problem with. Sewage comes in. Okay, going back into the water panel. Sewage outlet. Let's put this downstream. And let's go get a sewage pipe going. commercial and the actual industrial. But let's go ahead and do the name of the game, or one of the name of the game, and build some two-lane roads. Eventually, and I think that we already get it because we get the small ones. That's all these flags, so I think that should be fine. And I'm gonna just place some more residential right here. And we'll go and add a few more roads as well. One thing I gotta say, some of the tools that I like, some not so much. But I think these are okay for now. Maybe until something better comes along. Granted, this game has been in development for, I think the release date stream said like 6 years. So that's amazing. So pretty much after they released the original Skylines, they were starting to work on this. That's impressive. I'm not sure if I would have that much dedication to me working on a sequel like that. Okay. Let's see. What is it that's preventing me from actually building? You guys just need to go ahead and speed through. So let's go ahead and go on 3 times speed and let the game do its course. Looks like we can look at an event journal as well. Collects every noteworthy event that takes place in the city. This list allows you to check back on what has been happening, when it happened, and what the effects were. Fire and aspects, natural disasters are recorded. Celebrations are also recorded. Okay. Apparently, when we go and follow a citizen, yeah, it will allow us to keep track of them there. And let's see, support your local trade customers. That's at 149 Street. Okay. And I do like now address naming system they got in the game. So, like for example, 9 Holly Street. That's Holly Street right there. Oh my god. This is 23 Holly Street. 37, 30, 39. And it looks like that's 112 Pine Street. Local. All these interesting buildings. I do admit, like, the cranes kind of seem a little bit over the top, so to speak. But I suppose that makes sense. It happens, I guess. That sometimes needed just to display it. I'm not too sure what it's going to look like, but I am running on 3 times speed right now, and it definitely takes, it takes its time, I'm guessing, to allow for the buildings to actually grow, so that way it's not instantaneous. And maybe just that way. Oh my god, people are actually using these parking lots to try things. Oh my goodness, I like that. Let's see, you are a electronics store. I'm just gonna try and come down the straight level here. Pine. Okay, I do kind of like. I do kind of like that. Yeah. Got a gas station right here. Okay. You are a beverages store and you sell entertainment. Yaksu. Not sure what you maybe you're like a grocery store with a not sure. Okay. Cardio patio. Looks like you are a recreation let's not do that. I think I'll wait until paths become a thing because these alley streets, I don't think I want to use those as of right now, or not yet. That is. I'm also gonna adjust the webcam a little bit because it's a little bit high up. Let's just see here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Sorry, make sure that my other computer stays on because it's where I'm keeping track of the live stream from. I'm gonna put a store like right there. Okay. And I'll extend Pine Street actually. Right now the streets themselves are actually really simple. Nothing crazy coming out of it. And let's just go ahead and connect you up right there. I think that's fine. We still have a heavy demand for residential, so let's go ahead and add you in right there. And go and add you up till there. And we'll put another commercial right here. I'm kind of being a little bit symmetrical right here, but by all means, we'll definitely branch out as time goes on. Are we seeing an increased demand for industrial? Okay. Let's go ahead and that way. And we'll put down some industrial right. Oh, I just realized our residential is downwind from our industrial. That's not a good sign. I may end up wanting to restart because of that, because that's not good. Not good in my eyes. I'll put it over here. That's funny. Hey, where do you live? Downwind from the industrial area. I feel sorry for you. Got some more commercial over there. As I said, over here, I think I want to turn this into like a park or some type of area for recreation that's not commercial based. Okay. So there's that. What else do we have? Why do we have these green arrows? Oh, because we can switch over to the different themes. Okay. It's not like I'm going to really use the other theme. I think that these buildings are perfectly fine. Oh, that's unpleasant. That could do that so that way we can possibly export our excess. Oh, nice. We got our first milestone. Tiny village. Let's go ahead. As much area as possible, as much potential area as possible. So I think that right here should be fine. It's 70K. So we are going to have to build it up. Just the landfill. Yep, I know. Thank you, game. Bye. Add in an area right there for it. And let's go ahead and say like 2. Our lack of understanding of wind flow. Yeah. But let's not harm on the past, shall we? Let's go ahead and actually place down a healthcare facility. We got the money for it, I think. So I do kind of like the way that this looks as well. At least this one singular building. That's what I like the look of. Okay. We have an overabundance of electricity production, so we are selling the excess to the outside world. Perfect. I was hoping for that. So, because of our progression there's that. We now have a heavy demand for medium density residential. Now, medium density is row houses. So we could go and get some good housing going on here. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do as well. Row houses are very common in grid-like areas of European cities. So I'm going to just put them into like a small area over here. And we'll see how that turns out. I think that would be a good area for it. That should be plenty for the time being. These guys are saying lack of workers. Yes, that means we just need more residential. That sounds like a plan. And what we can do is we can place some more over here. And we'll place some here. Let's see. Place you down there. Okay. Let's go ahead and shorten that a little bit. So 70 yards. 35s. Okay, there is that. We are approaching the edge right here, and I am surprised that we are this close to the rail line as well. Let's just see here. Oop. A little bit of hiccup from the game, maybe. Okay. Let me go ahead and turn off guidelines. Okay. Snap to the side of buildings. Snap to existing geometry. Right there. Okay. Ooh. Overlapping items. That should be fine. Actually, delete it. Oh, V actually brings up city statistics. Yeah, thank you. Okay, and then let's go ahead and place that small roundabout right there. And we'll extend you out by 140. And we'll go ahead and do a small curve to right there, 66. Okay. Next up is at 54. I'll have to work with it. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's go with the marquee tool real quick and go and fill in some of this new area. It's a good thing I don't need to worry about piping, because I know I would have forgotten by now, at least. So there's that. And then we'll put a smaller house right there. Put some over here. Some other places as well. Okay. I think that should be fine. I gotta say, I do like that. Timescale. Yeah. can see. Okay. I think that's perfectly fine. We also have the expansion for more tiles. And that's a lot of space that we can expand. So, first and foremost, I want to increase the area that we potentially can spend over here. So I think purchasing those 2 lots would be fine. And track connections, water routes, yeah, air routes, yeah. That's fine. Where else would be a good spot to purchase land? Maybe right over here. Yeah, since we're going in that sort of direction anyway. So that means we have used all of our expansion tiles. And before I forget, how much capacity do you have? You actually haven't taken on that much, but you are processing quite a bit. So for the time being, I'm going to leave you as is. For this, can I move this? Relocate. Yes, I can relocate if I need to. Maybe relocate you to somewhere like over here, maybe? I don't want to delete that. That's an interesting building that I want to keep. Let's go ahead and adjust the landfill site. And we'll go ahead and increase to right there. And let's see. I'm just increasing these that way, like, yeah, I think that should be fine. I think that's a big enough area. I am also going to grab a road and place you over here. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's 129. 45, okay. Let's see. Maybe about that, so. Population increases again. That's it. It's going to be as close as I can get it. And then I'm going to have you come along right here because I want you going out a bit more. And I know we're kind of restricting the area for our landfill by doing this, but I think that it makes it a little bit more realistic. Most landfills, they're gonna have like a area that the city designates off because they're like, we don't want you going further beyond this border, which isn't a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing. It makes it so that way, like, it incentivizes the landfills to actually process the garbage that they are storing. some milestones 3 during this stream, because I'm hoping that's how far we can get. Small village, 2500 XP, and I do like the fact that they changed over the actual leveling system from your actual population size to the XP variable instead, because it does make it easier. It's just to an extent. Not all the time, but to an extent. Let's see. City economy. We haven't unlocked taxation yet because that's through small village. We're still at a deficit of 31,000. It looks like we are trading out our electricity at a considerably good rate. Growth, yeah, XP, yep. Money, yep. Development points, yep. Expansion permits, yep. And unlock features, yep. Okay, so there's that. Government automatically grants the city subsidies depending on its economic situation. A small city in an overall weak financial situation, poor tax revenue, and low service fees receive a fair amount of subsidies, while a larger city in a good financial situation with high revenue streams receive only negligible to no subsidies. That makes a lot of sense. That does. You want to incentivize the growth in smaller towns rather than in the larger towns, which can be seen as both good and bad. Okay, and I do really like the whole idea about this traffic light right here, but I kind of want to do something about it. Let's get a road maintenance depot, because we really could use one. Looks like that's going to be sloped on either side. How much is that? Is that? Yeah, road maintenance depot, whatever. Yep. It is upkeep 30,000 per month. That's a bit much, so no thank you. Let's see, I'm gonna put ooh, small village, yay! Okay. That is perfect. So that means we can now change up our taxation. Right now our taxation is just kept to 10%. But I think we're gonna end up changing that up. Let's see. I can either be as tax focused as possible or not. Let's see. About 30,000 in the hole right now. We do want to incentivize some more growth as well, so let's go ahead and hold off on adjusting taxes for the time being. Madison Street, yep. Let's see. I think I can't remember, but I know that there is postal service. I think that's under communications. So that's a tiny town, milestone 5. I think we can wait until that time for that. So there's that. Let's see how the rest of the city is going along. Lots of people have made their houses, and I don't really like what I see with some of these house designs, or at least the layouts of them. Okay, because this person is supposed to real estate should not have allowed you to zone. Like, it doesn't impact the zone all that much, but it doesn't maximize the potential households as well. I'll leave it be for the time being. just because it most likely will have to change at a later point in time. These row houses right here, I like those. Why did you not build a yard? Huh, okay. You just didn't want it in your own. Okay. I'm just gonna surround these over here. We're gonna do something simple, something interesting. Using the parallel road tool, one of the roads, parallel roads and asymmetric roads. Something to consider. Let's go ahead and get you connected to the road. This may end up being a bit wonky, but I think that should be fine. Yeah, that should be good. It's a bit close to this runoff, but I think that should be fine. There we go. We also have 2 development points that we can go and spend. That. I'm not too concerned about healthcare or death care either. Waste management, I'm not too concerned about that because our current landfill site hasn't even hit capacity. It's reaching 108% efficiency per day. So I'd say that's good. I don't think I need to focus on much more than that. So we could get the water plant, or we can go for a gas power plant, an emergency battery station, or well, I could run it roundabouts because roundabouts could be very useful. In fact, I think I will get that. Go get that. And that means the only other item that we can get is the battery station. We'll get that as well. Because that also unlocks the possibility for geothermal, solar power, and hydroelectric. I think that's pretty good. I don't think hydroelectric is actually going to play a big role because I don't think there's anywhere that we can put, well, maybe over here. Aside from that, nowhere else that really sticks out. I really also want to unlock trains, but we don't get transport until we reach milestone 4, Grand Village, which is a ways away. We have to reach 8,300 experience. So there's that. Electricity demand. Yep. Future. How much electricity do we have in? We are actually about to run low, so we may end up having some more wind turbines that we need to get. So let's get that now, so that we're not having to panic last minute trying to get it then. Oh, does that connect right away? That does. Okay. I don't mind that. So that means we're going to produce more electricity and export some more as well. Each of these cost how much? 15,000. Ooh, that is wicked. That is a wicked amount. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Wait, we already had. I am so stupid. Yes, thank you, game. Bye. Pass. Yep. This may seem a little bit weird, but I'm gonna just put you out there. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's actually put you over here then. And let's put you about right there. And I like the complex curves on that one. Okay, you actually lost your house, so I'm sorry about that. But, oh well. I'm gonna actually do the same thing over here as well.
Here you go. This girl busts in line and starts filling up her her drink, and she all looking at me like it's on. So I do a full body gurk like, and she's like, what? And I say, y'all, it's Spaz Electronics. So I'm waiting for my sister, and I got this polo shirt trolling, and he comes up about to start, and
Oh, thank you. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Do we have a... Does it give a name to the actual pedestrian streets? I don't think it does. Which is fine. I don't think that's a big issue. Okay. It says it's incredibly noisy, so maybe that's a good indicator to check our noise pollution? Huh. To be fair, it's only really noisy over here. It's not really noisy over in the residential areas, so I think that's fine. This is transportation overview of Residential Grand Village. Damn. Education, let's see. Right, education levels. Elementary and high schools. Elementaries are $25,000 for upkeep. I would totally want to do that. But, you know, that seems a little bit of a bad spot to be putting it at, but I think it's going to be perfect either way. Let's see, there's a castle right there, there's the other castle right there. You know, it might be better to have it be like down over here. Maybe over here. I'm being very indecisive. I need to stop being indecisive. Let's just go ahead and expand our residential area a little bit. We also need some hold on, I need to just be straight. That we can have you in water? What? No. I want to have it go along the water right there, but I guess I can't. There we go. Let's see. Go ahead and do a bit more housing over here. Yeah, that's fine. I wanted those to be full houses anyway, so. Okay. And I think that should be good. I'll do the same over here for all these places. use the complex curves. Or the endless one, maybe. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and place down some trees as well. Trees and bushes. It looks like it is raining now. Can I just do the brush? Let's see. looks like that's actually continuous right there. Holly, Prospect, Linden. Some of these classic names from City Skylines 1. And I think we're about to
Here you go.
reach
This girl
milestone
busts in line
1.
and starts filling up her drink, and she all looking at me like it's on. So I do a full bar.
Oh goodness gracious, thank God they added that in. They enabled the option to disable ads. Yes, I'm aware. Thanks for telling me. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, there's that. So let's see. We have new zoning type that we are, yeah, just EU. I can leave that be. I'm not really too concerned about it. How far away are we from this next milestone? Just about 200 XP. Could we potentially place something down? Get a minus cash flow of at least 1700. Without the emergency batteries, which that would get us over the top. And I think that should be fine. But I suppose for now, let's go ahead and groundwater pumping station. Yes, I'm aware of death care. I already have a death care facility. But we're good. We're not currently zoning any residential right now, but maybe a little bit. We have just over 100 to go through. So I suppose in the meantime, while we're waiting for demand to fill back up, we can go ahead and get some more stuff going on. I don't want to go ahead and get too close to this, so let's see here. I kind of want to get enough breathing room for actual itself. Get rid of that balance. It just gets more increase your life for so and wait, that's the wrong spot to be doing it. Yeah, I'll just have you go straight to the edge because I'm not going to put those roundabouts there to make a cul-de-sac. Just because it's not really necessary. Okay. There we go. And we'll expand you a bit more. Just there. Let's see. Okay. We can put some medium density in right over here. so we see how that develops. Let's just do some regular pathways here. Regular pathways all the way across with pedestrian streets. There we go. We got our milestone. So, let's go ahead and see what we got. We got the ability to place down fire and rescue as well as police and administration. I love how they include administration under police. So, in order to unlock administration, we would need to unlock the welfare office. Developments. Let's take a look here. I've been focusing primarily on some other stuff outside of roads. I don't think I need to focus on that. Water, we're not really too constrained on water, especially since our water capacity is actually pretty good, I believe. We aren't exporting water out, so there's that. I don't think that's necessary either. I suppose we could go export. Services. Yeah, fine. Okay. So I don't think we need to focus on water, I just need to focus on electricity. Crematoriums I don't think is necessary, neither is hospital room. We don't need to focus on recycling. Oh, we're gonna car accident. Oh. Apparently fire was a big part of that. I'm gonna kind of put $5 to here. So that's fine. Fire plus at the edge of town. Let's see, extension wing, and then is that ambulance depot? Okay. That's fine. But I don't really need either of those as of right now. Bigger question is, where did the accident occur? Did it get cleaned up already? The city are not looking well, so one should really look after their at a good starting point, I'd say. One of the things that I want to focus on, and I think I'm going to have this be a weekly stream, not just say like one-off stream where I do it for the release date, but I think that for this city in particular, I kind of want to focus on growth next stream. I'm not necessarily sure if I want to focus on growth in aspects of one particular type. Maybe we go ahead and focus on all around growth. Who knows? We also have the ability for districts. Later. We'll do that later. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Thank you guys so much for coming on out. And I think that is where we're going to call it a stream there for today. Thank you all so much for coming on over to the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For those who are still watching, we will go ahead and end it off here, and I'll see you guys next week. I'm going to go and try and start at 10 a.m. On Tuesday next week instead of 11, just because I want to provide some more time. And of course, we got a house fire. Lovely. See you guys are awesome. I will check you guys in the next one, and I am noticing that my mixer is completely out of whack, so I'm going to have to go ahead and adjust the volume.